Imagine you are standing in the middle of a dark night in a cold, remote place. The sky above is covered with millions of twinkling stars, and in that quiet space, a magical band of light suddenly appears. It curves, shifts, and changes in brilliant colors, from bright green to enchanting pale pink. This light is like a giant silk strip dancing between heaven and earth, giving you a surreal feeling, as if you are witnessing a mystical phenomenon from another world. This is the Northern Lights, one of the most beautiful and magical natural phenomena that humans can experience. A gift from nature to those who dare to face the harshness of the icy land. The Northern Lights, also known as the Aurora Borealis, are natural light phenomena that occur in regions near the North Pole of the Earth. Similarly, in the South Pole, we have the Aurora Australis. But what makes the night sky in these regions so vivid? Why don't we get to see this magical phenomenon elsewhere on Earth? To better understand the Northern Lights, we first need to understand where they come from: the Sun. On the Sun's surface, powerful magnetic eruptions occur regularly, releasing huge amounts of electrically charged particles called solar winds. These particles travel through space at lightning speed, and when they reach Earth, some of them are deflected by our planet's magnetic field toward the poles. There, these charged particles collide with molecules in the atmosphere, primarily oxygen and nitrogen, causing chemical reactions that produce light. The result is a dazzling array of colors that we see in the night sky, the Northern Lights. One of the most magical things about the Northern Lights is that they constantly change in shape and color. No two displays are exactly alike. This variation depends on many factors, including the strength of the solar wind, the Earth's magnetic field, and even the local weather. The color of the aurora is not always the same, and this depends on the type of molecules in the atmosphere that the energetic particles collide with. The green color is usually due to interactions with oxygen atoms at altitudes of about 100 to 300 kilometers. Red appears when oxygen collides at higher altitudes. Blue and purple are usually the result of collisions with nitrogen molecules. It is this variation that creates the irresistible beauty of the Aurora Borealis phenomenon. In addition to its obvious beauty, the Aurora Borealis also has great scientific value. Scientists have studied this phenomenon for decades, using it as a tool to better understand the activity of the Sun and the Earth's magnetic field. One of the most interesting questions scientists are investigating is whether there is a link between aurora activity and climate change. Some studies have suggested that solar activity and related phenomena, such as solar storms, may influence Earth's climate over the long term. However, the link remains a matter of debate, and more research is needed to draw firm conclusions. Scientists are also learning about how solar winds affect electrical systems and technology on Earth. Powerful solar storms can cause power outages, disrupt satellite signals, and even damage electronic equipment. A better understanding of the Northern Lights and solar winds can help us better predict and prepare for these events. Studying the Northern Lights can even give us insight into other planets in our solar system, where magnetic fields and atmospheres may interact in similar ways. The Northern Lights are more than just science, though. For many, the phenomenon is a spiritual experience, an encounter with the supernatural. Those who have had the chance to witness the Northern Lights often describe it as a life-changing experience. For them, this is not only a natural phenomenon, but also a sacred moment, where people feel their smallness before the wonder of the universe. In the dim light of the aurora, everything seems to fade away, and only the deep spiritual connection between humans and nature remains. Many people have traveled thousands of miles just to have the chance to see the Northern Lights once in their lifetime. Famous places such as Tromsø in Norway, Reykjavik in Iceland, or Yellowknife in Canada have become dream destinations for hunters of this phenomenon. But not everyone is lucky enough to see the aurora the first time. This phenomenon cannot be predicted accurately. No one can guarantee that they will see the aurora when they come to these places, but the surprise and anticipation are part of the experience. Aurora Borealis tours typically last from night to night, with professional guides always ready to adjust the itinerary according to weather forecasts and solar activity to maximize the chance of seeing the phenomenon. When the aurora appears, visitors can watch it from dark places, far from city lights or from areas of ice and snow, even from cruise ships at sea. Those who have seen the aurora share that the feeling of seeing this light with the naked eye cannot be compared to any photo or video. It is a moment when time seems to stop, when all the worries of daily life disappear, leaving only awe and gratitude for the beautiful gift that nature has bestowed. In addition to science and personal experience, the Aurora Borealis has also inspired many legends and folktales. In many ancient cultures, the Aurora Borealis was seen as a sign of gods or spirits. The Sami, an indigenous people living in northern Europe, believed that the aurora is the spirit of the dead dancing in the sky. The Eskimos in Greenland believe that the lights are the spirits of wild animals playing in the sky. In North America, the Cree believe that the aurora is the spirit of their ancestors, guiding hunters in the dark night. The Vikings, on the other hand, have a different legend about the aurora. They believe that the light is a reflection of the swords of Valkyries, warriors who died heroically in battle and were taken to heaven. These stories not only add to the mystical beauty of the aurora, but also show the awe and respect that people have for nature. In the shimmering light of the aurora, it seems that all boundaries between reality and myth dissolve, leaving only wonder and respect for the wonders of the universe. Despite the extensive research on the Aurora Borealis, many mysteries remain. One of the biggest questions is why the Aurora Borealis can change so quickly and in such a complex way. Scientists are still searching for answers about how the energetic particles interact with the Earth's magnetic field and atmosphere to create complex shapes and colors. Some recent studies have also shown that the Aurora Borealis can affect the activities of animals and even humans. For example, it has been hypothesized that migratory birds can use the Aurora Borealis to navigate, or that the phenomenon can affect human sleep and mood. However, these hypotheses still need to be further tested. No matter how much science advances, the Aurora Borealis remains mysterious and fascinating. It is a reminder that no matter how much we know about the world, there are still wonders beyond our reach, moments that make us feel small in the vastness of the universe. When we look up at the night sky under the brilliant light of the aurora, we not only see a beautiful natural phenomenon, but also feel a deep connection with nature and the universe. The northern lights are not just lights, but a reminder of the wonder of life, of the connection between humans and the world around us. It is an experience that everyone should have at least once in their life. If you have never had the opportunity to witness the northern lights, now is the time to plan a journey to the remote and cold lands near the North Pole. Imagine standing under the night sky, feeling the cold air and waiting for the moment when the sky begins to light up with enchanting bands of light. It is an indescribable moment, an experience that will be etched in your mind forever. And for those who have witnessed the northern lights, we invite you to share your stories. Everyone has a different experience when facing this phenomenon, and those stories will be invaluable inspiration for those who have not had the opportunity to experience it. Tell us about the moments when you stood under the colorful sky, when you felt small in front of the magic of nature. Tell us how the northern lights changed you and why it was a memorable experience in your life. The northern lights are not only a beautiful natural phenomenon, but also a bridge between people, between us and the majestic nature of this planet. They remind us of the magic of life, of things that we cannot fully understand, and of the deep connection between people and the world around us. Let's share and explore together, because the brilliant light of the aurora is a wonderful gift that nature has given us.